In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the ETS EuroFX trader actually placing trades for us. And I'm also going to discuss and explain the rules that we use that give us the results that we publish in our daily blog and on our monthly results emails. So if you've been following us for any length of time, you'll know that every day we post our results on the blog, and then once a month we give you an email with all the collective results. So these are the rules that we use for the Euro futures, and we're going to share them with you. I'm not going to give you every single detail in this video because you will get a PDF that shows you everything you need to know once you subscribe, but for the most part, it's all covered here. Now, you're free to trade this however you wish, as many trades as you want. We're simply sharing with you what has worked very well for us, and I believe the results over the long term speak for themselves. So let's begin. The market opens up at 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time, and we take no more than 2 trades per day. That's it, really. Now, if there's a report at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we do not take any trades until after the 8:30 reports. In other words, we start after 8:30 on the days there's an 8:30 report. If any one trade does not fill, it still counts as if it was a trade. And if it's the second trade of the day, then you'd be finished for the day. For example, let's say there's a long trade at 137.20 and price is downer at 137.20, and then it pops up and you're just not filled. Well, you missed it and it's over. It still counts as a trade. So some days you may only take one trade. Sometimes you'll take 2, sometimes you may take any. But for the most part, we generally have pretty good fills on the Euro futures. Also, some days both trades are going to win. Sometimes they may both lose. Sometimes you may get a winner, a loser, a break even. It's kind of hard to tell because every day is different. But the collective results are what matters here. And that's why we do it the way we do it. So let's begin. First thing I do every day is I go over to forexfactory.com. And today is Saturday, March 29th, so there's no trading today, so I'm going to use yesterday's data. I like to use most current data when I do videos. And we can see that Friday we did have 8:30 reports, as evidenced right here at forexfactory.com. So I need to know that going into this. So I've already downloaded March 28th, 2014's market replay, and I've got it set for 8:19 in the morning, just before the opening bell. And all I really need to do is apply the strategy to the chart. So let me right click, go to strategy, and we covered all this in the last video. EuroFX Trader version 1. Click next. There's nothing over here I need to do. Now, if I were trading live, then of course I would select this and change this to my live account. But because I'm on a replay, the only option available under account is the replay 101. So I'll click OK. And we're pretty much ready to go. Let me get my dome ready up here. And let me press play. Now, once order flow and tick data actually starts moving, you'll see these buttons come to life. There they go. And you'll see the entries already off because we want to keep it off early, but you can double check by double clicking it. You'll see it's on. Click it again. I didn't mean double click, just click it once and the entry's off. Because we have an 8:30 report, I want to turn this, make sure this is grayed out until after 8:30. So let me fast forward just a little bit on the market replay. Don't want to waste too much time just watching time go by. So all right, so it's after 8:20, it's open, but again, because we have an 8:30 report, I'm going to drag this so you can see it better. Put it right there in the center. We're just going to keep this off until after 8:30. So I'll fast forward a little bit. I don't want to go too fast because then we might overlap here and get past 8:30. And there we go. So it's 8:29. Now the key here is if there's a report, and again today there is, it's to realize that some reports will have an effect on the market and sometimes they won't. In other words, if you look at the market right now and it's moving kind of slow like it is, and at 8:30 nothing really happens, we only got to wait about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. But if we get a report that comes out and we start seeing spike bars and all this action coming in and out, give it a couple of minutes and let it settle down. So here it is, 8:30. The reports are out. And if it wasn't for the fact that I told you, you probably wouldn't even have known. So the reports don't appear to have any effect on this market. But I'm going to give it another 35, 45 seconds before I jump in. So let me just fast forward, we'll say to 8:31. And then we're going to go ahead and kick it on. Even at 6 times, it looks like it's still paused. So we're ready to go. I'm going to turn her on. Now everything's ready to go. Everything's lit up. It's going to place trades for us. So we'll let this go. And look, let me put the dome over here so we can see it. And this is all there is to it. You do not have to do anything else. You come in the morning. You apply the strategy to your chart. You check your reports. If there's a report, you keep it off until 8:30. After 8:30, if it's after it settles down, if it needs to settle down, you turn it on and you take it from there. So we're looking for our first trade. And remember, if the first trade doesn't fill, well, we have to count that and we go to our next trade. So you may not always get 2 full trades a day. That's what I love about this system. Guys, this 60 Euro trader, it's great if you have a full-time job, or maybe you live on the West Coast and you just don't have a lot of time. It works very, very well. Again, we don't get a lot of trades. Let me go back to 1 speed. Here's our first trade. You got the indication right there. The strategy's already placed the order. And if it needs to go up, it will take the order up with it. I don't want to, again, I want to go too slow, but I don't want to go too fast either, because you might want, you might miss it. So let me just, this market's popping up here. Let me center that up a little bit. So now the order's gone up, and the software's brought it up with us. And you'll remember which we discussed earlier. If for whatever reason you want to cancel everything, you can simply click the strategy off and it will be finished. But we'll just leave that on, and just wanted to mention that. And let's see if this market pulls back here and we can get filled on this trade at 13738. And I got it set for 6 times. Great way to practice as well if you're first learning the software. Again, there's not much to it. But if you want to, warm up and get used to it, maybe download 1 or 2 days worth of data and run through it just so you're fluent in using the software. But again, not much to it. Now let's see if we can get filled on this one. So 37.39 is the entry point. And this will be our first trade. All right, there it goes. So now we're in. We got filled. Looks like we got filled at 40. So we're good to go. And now our ATM comes into play. It's all managed here now. So as we discussed in the last video, our first target's 4 ticks. Our second target is 6 ticks. And our third target is 0. As high up as it wants to go, we're gonna trail it up. All of our targets, all of our stops rather, will go to entry if it goes 4 ticks. And I honestly do not know if this trade's going to win. I don't know if it's going to lose. I really don't. In fact, it looks like it's going to lose. So we're only, well, maybe not. But in any event, it's going to do it all for us. Once it hits 44, assuming it does, our stops will all go to break even. Hopefully we'll get filled, and it'll just keep moving up. Oh, look at this. Turn right around. All right, so we're break even. First target has already jumped up. Second target got filled. And now look at this. There is no third target. This will keep on going until it stops out, or, well, it'll keep going until it does stop out. So if it keeps ticking up, ticking up, ticking up, the stop will keep ticking up with it, and eventually it will get stopped out. And that's what a 0 does for you down there. If the market wants to make a huge move, you can capture that huge move. So we'll see what we get here. Now, we're only showing 3 contracts. And all right, so we're out of the trade. We're up $175. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Most of the time, with the way we do it, we're done by 9:30 in the morning every day. Now, not always. Sometimes it's slow. But for the most part, we trade this an hour, sometimes less than an hour a day. And that's it. You only take 2 trades. Now, it's a shame that one pulled back and stopped us out because it really took off. But notice also, we're only trading 3 contracts. So somebody with a $10,000 account, right, a smaller account, you can make decent money with this. I mean, $175 isn't bad. Now, of course, we still have one more trade, and let's go ahead and fast forward, see if we get that one. So again, we don't know if the trade's going to fill, so that's important too. They typically do, but you don't know until you know. So let's fast forward and see if we get a next one here. But as you can see, the strategy does it perfectly. It does it all for you. It takes the emotion out of it. There's no second guessing. You turn it on, you let it do what it's going to do, and after it's finished with its second trade, you shut it off. You're done for the day. Really, really easy. And it's been very, very profitable. Of course, I cannot guarantee any future results, but look at the results we've been getting. We've been sending results out for quite some time, well over a year, and they've been really, really good. And I think you're going to be happy with this piece of software. So let's go just a little bit more, try to find our second trade for Friday, March 28, 2014. Again, I hate to go too fast on market replay, but I don't want an hour-long video. All right, there it is. So it's already filled. I was going really fast there. So we triggered, it filled, and we are long. And let's see what it does. So same thing, right? If it goes to 62, which is our 4 tick mark, stop losses will all go to break even. Once we hit 6 ticks, stop loss breaks up, the second contract jumps off, and as it goes up to 8 ticks, the stop loss will go 4 ticks behind it and go tick for tick for tick, just like we set up in our ATM strategy in the earlier video. But I am going to speed it up just one more time here. And regardless, once this trade is over, win or lose, or break even for that matter, we are done for the day. Now again, that's how we do it. You don't have to be done for the day. In fact, I'll take one more trade after this just so you can see how the trader works. Maybe you want to see one more trade, I'll do one more. But again, we would be based off the rules that we teach, that we do, we were done for the day. So first contract's off, second contract's off, winner. And look at us, how it just keeps running up, just keeps going up. We enter down here, stop is here. We got a guaranteed winner on all 3 contracts. Hopefully it'll go up, and that's it. So we're up 375 bucks. It's 9:31 in the morning. We're done for the day. That's it. 2 trades per day. If you don't know what our results are, please get in touch with us and we'll be glad to share them with you. But let's take one more trade just so you can see it again. And then we'll wrap this video up. But again, very, very simple to use. Apply it to your chart. You set your ATM up. You decide how many contracts you're going to trade. You decide if you're going to trade it live. You do all that. And just let the software do it all for you. There's not much to do. There's no emotion at all. It does everything for you. And that's what's great about this. Maybe you want to get up and get a cup of coffee or use the bathroom. You're not going to miss a trade. So, all right, let's see if we can find one more here. Sometimes the 6E does move a little slow. That even at 20 speed, it's pretty slow. And for some, that's actually welcome. They like the speed of the 6E. It's very easy to get filled. It's just not a lot of crazy action. All right, there's the trade. It's placed the order, 762. Again, this by our rules, this one is not valid, but just want you to see it trade. So I'll keep it at one or two speed here so you can really see it work in action. So all right, filled at 762. Now we're short. Stop loss is in place. Same set of rules, right? Managed by the ATM as we set up in the last video. Now that we're filled, we can speed it up a little bit, and we'll see what this one does. Hope it'll be a winner, but again, it really doesn't matter because our rules would say we're already finished for the day. So another winner, and, very nice winner. I do want to say that we do have people that will trade this all day long. We'll have people that will trade it for whatever amount they want to. And again, there's not a wrong answer. If you would rather trade this with a max daily gain of so much money or a max daily loss, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and it's very important to me that I make that clear, that you're not restricted to do what we do. If you think it's better, or if you find something that works for you, we're very happy for you, and you should certainly go ahead and try it. We just show you what works for us. So we had a nice third winner there, pretty nice. Let's see if it keeps going down here. Let's see. I think we're up 375. It'll probably be up another. Well, we're probably up about 500 bucks now, I guess. Which is not a bad trading day. Just trading 3 contracts, making $375. Well, you do the math. That's quite good coin for trading on a very small trading account. At least I think it is. It looks like we're going to get stopped out up here. Well, maybe not. Well, here it goes. Okay, so we're done. There's another trade there. We're not going to keep going. I think you get it, so I can just cancel that out right there. And you see it cancels it out by clicking that button there. So that's pretty much it. That's how we use the EuroFX trader. And those are the rules that we use that get us the results that we've been sharing with you guys for well over a year. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, feel free to get in touch. Thank you.